Hi, Jason Masco here with the Masco Group powered by Keller Williams. And today I'm here with Becky Wilson with PrimeLending. And Becky we're just gonna share a little bit about what's going on in the real estate market as far as interest rates and what we can expect. So Becky, where do you see the industry going as far as interest rates in 2020?
In 2020, the forecasters are predicting interest rates are going to stay below 4%. Might be kind of flat the first part of the year. We are going into an election year. And kind of waiting to see what happens with the trade deal with China and the U.S. That's a big proponent of interest rates right now.
Okay, so if we were to simplify this, in 2020, do you see interest rates going up or do you see them going down?
I see them flatlining.
Okay.
I don't see them going a whole lot above 4% with what we have right now.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Okay. So share with me, what do buyers need to be thinking as far as down payment? So what does someone need to do if they don't have a down payment, or what should someone expect to have as a down payment?
That's a great question, and a question I hear all the time. My advice is always talk with a lender. There are lots of programs out there that don't require any down payment. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's a down payment assistance program that we could set you up with. Very aggressive interest rates. Lots of options. So don't let the lack of having a 20% down payment deter you from checking into homeownership.
Okay. So if I were someone that didn't have a down payment, it's still possible for me to buy a house, is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Are there certain area restrictions that I need to know about for some of these programs?
There are, which is why I recommend talking with a lender so that you can get those specifications and know what areas to target for a house, but also what kind of price point and what the payment's going to look like. Those all go into play.
Okay. So share with me a little bit about you and with Prime. So how do you guys set your clients up for success?
Well, many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes with our clients, we might need a little bit, might need some help with credit. So we start the process, talk about some things that they can do if they're not quite in the position they need to be to buy a home. Mm-hmm. Things they can do to get them in that position, what kind of time frame they need to be looking at, but then also walking them through the whole process, what it looks like from pre-approval, once they go under contract, what we're going to lead them through with the loan, and then also what it looks like after closing.
Where would I start if I were considering buying a house or maybe even selling my house and just want to know, where would I start as far as the lending process?
Either a phone call, in line, or in person. That's kind of the process. We're going to find out a little bit more about you, what you're looking to do. The biggest question I ask people is, what do you want to pay monthly? I always feel like you're putting the cart before the horse if you're out looking at properties before you know what you can afford and what kind of payment you're going to be comfortable with. The online calculators are really good, mm-hmm. but they don't always take into account private mortgage insurance. And so sometimes without talking with the mortgage lender first, you could get a misleading idea of what kind of payment would go with a price point.
So if I were someone that were considering this, does it cost anything to sit down and talk to you?
No, it costs absolutely nothing but time.
Okay.